friends, and welcome to Castle Conquest. So today we're gonna do a guide how to rule the waves in the new expansion of Stellaris Aquatics. So right off the bat we start with our trades. So the new DLC selling point was the Aquatic Trade. As you can see, 20% availability on ocean worlds. So all the nearby ocean worlds you can find there 100% habitability like your capital. That's by itself it's huge. Then you have housing minus 10% and mineral output, energy and food 10% on ocean worlds, which is amazing. You can do a nice xenophobe playthrough like we did on our previous series. Just make everything ocean worlds and expand, but we already see this point. So what I will do, let's take these two trades. There you go. I will pick up a negative. You can choose any of the negatives that make you play safe. For example, I'll take this one because I don't think it has a huge impact on the game. Then of course you'll need first select to be on ocean world. Let's choose whatever you want, and then here we have very good options. You can start with a prosperous unification, make a strong start and start expanding. You can choose ocean world or here be dragons. Here be dragons, very straightforward. You have the dragon, you have a, if you please it, you have protection, you have like an extra fleet. But what we really need is the ocean paradise. You can take the ocean paradise. As you can see, 30 size with rich food deposit and points of habitability, which is already 100%, and frozen worlds for later on to expand. The next one is the civic and trades. So you can play around, make a perfect combination like the trades we did before for the civics and the ethics. Look at that. So you can have the anglers that basically make your farmers anglers and they produce food, trade, consumer goods and trade value. So if you add this one, and let's say the catalyst processor, there you go, combine with our agrarian trade 15% and or almost unlimited food districts, you can have free alloys and basically everything else your economy needs expense energy and minerals, which you will see that we cover it another way later on. So now what I usually go is for the dictatorial, as we have the empire scroll priority -10, and if you want to have a first start, so we can have a contestant empire like we did on our playthrough, go xenophobe, make everything ocean worlds and just expand, conquer. But in this case, if you want a very strong start, you can go for example militaristic, let's say materialistic and xenophile. There you go. So while we do that, you'll see in a bit now. Choose anything you want. Of course, check here the aquatics in this new panel that you can see all the ships. Look at that. That looks cool. Put still name. Done. Save and done. So now here is very important. Of course, full empires. What you need to do is find, where are they? There you go, primitive civilizations. You can put it full if you want. There is no problem. There you go. Big galaxy. Get up the play so we can see some food that's in the gameplay. So there you are in our nice looking system in a very good position. So let's see our capital planet. Look at that. Trade value already 63. We didn't even pass a day of the game. Look, produces 12.3 food by an angler. That's amazing. Just amazing already. And we have the other typical jobs. And the pearl diver. We produce 3.5 consumer goods. Only one job. Has a bit of upkeep, but this is very strong because you can specialize your industry in another way, or just go full industrialize and just conquer everything. So what we need to do is stacking up a bit of agrarian districts, and you are good to go. Another good tip is the setup we're gonna need now. So first of all, you need the expansionist for sure to expand. There you go. You can see, get the pop growth. We have space, we just need to grow our pops. As you can see, we start with a 30 size planet as our capital. Look how many districts we can have. That's amazing. So let's continue the exploration just to go more in deep in the strategy. It's highly recommendable in the beginning to start focus a bit in our mineral production, because mineral production will be poor in the beginning but will boom in the end. And as we have our pearl divers extracting consumer goods, we can take some, where is it, monuments when we have the minerals, of course. And now we can start seeing the good long-term effects of our trades. Look at that, food from farmers and anglers, 20%. We can now fill up the food production like crazy if we want to. And there you go, we finally found our first primitive civilization. So let's see. These guys, tundra world, no, alpine world. Interesting, we have access to all the cold worlds. And they are macinates. Okay, no bad. We can start uplifting them. And by lifting, I mean conquering very, very fast. There you go. Oh, they put a good fight. Look at that. They retreated one of our armies. Not bad for primitives. Nice. So you can do a very, very good future soldier for us.
Have detected an anomaly.
There you go. Wait a second. Boom.
Drink up, my loyal crew.
There you go. So let's go and card place. We have to take their planet, rename it, of course, like our conqueror. Boom! Look at that! Look all of this. Okay, look all of these free open slots. That's amazing. We need some housing, build some housing, and look at that! We have mining districts. They can finally mine. Then you can arrange how you like the, of course, how you like the species rights and stuff. But look at that, we have so many free pops right now. Let's make some housing. We can take some. No, we cannot.
We grow ever stronger.
Look at that, we can clean this. Take more districts. There you go. Hello. Take more stuff. Well, we don't have the bonuses. Okay, why not? We don't have the bonuses, but we have the resources to make our planet even stronger. And I always recommend in any playthrough in the beginning to start with technological ascendancy. Take more research choices and of course a great 10% research speed. Okay, good timing. So, as we took this species, look at that. We can colonize this planet and take even more resources. Just be careful not to choose this one. There you go. Let's Traps Prime. There you go. So, like this, you can do a very strong start. The only thing you need to remember is, like when you conquer a planet, always take some administrative office like this. First thing, so you don't have sprawling problems like I do, but they are easy fix, don't worry. And always take some technology to boost our empire in all things. Yeah, we take some migration, but doesn't matter. As a setup of our species, the next tradition that we can choose is adaptability. So if you're playing in a high difficult, maybe you can choose supremacy in this point, and prosperity is very good as well. But if you think you can handle it, adaptability gives you like a jump boost. So let's adopt it. By adopting it, we have minus 10% of housing, and then 10% monthly food when you get this trade, and 10% ability when you get this one, which is very important because you may be more lucky, have more primitive civilization conquered, so you'll need to expand around very fast. As you can see, we have only 30%, which is you can conquer other species, as you can see in a bit, like this guy, that is desert, and we can need him for trapping system, for example. While we are only 23 years on the game, we haven't even secured our empires, but our resources are so up full. Look at that. I mean, we don't have problem with the resources, they're abundant. So, okay, why not take more? For example here. So I decided to go to war against guys because they stole the system and they pissed me off. Maybe we can conquer them or just take this line of systems and then conquer these guys. I mean, with only one, as you can see, with only this alloy foundry, we have to war. We are in war because of the planet. We can have like 36 units of ships. That's amazing. This means that all the surrounded neighbors, see they're not with any defense pack, you can easily conquer them. So let's do that. Let's conquer as we can. Now we took our first easy victory just to, you know, end the dispute here. Now let's turn our fleets back home. Look at that. We haven't organized our empire. We have expansion opportunities everywhere. And we are still on black. Look at that. This one can be easily fixed in a bit. We just need to do this. That's it. That's it. And then, because we have pops that are out of the water, they have to support themselves. One here and one here, and we cannot be prosperous as it can get. Well, these idiots declared war on us, but at this point we have the resources, we have everything to kill them all, especially in a defensive war. Look at that. That's it. That's his whole fleet getting destroyed. Good job. I hope you have good trades because we're gonna conquer you. We're gonna use your people in a bit. And now for our next one, Accession perk. If you are lucky, we may have the technology required to unlock the Hydrocentric, which is, you have to do it as soon as possible when you have the chance. In my other playthrough, we had the chance to do it, but we didn't do it because we needed the military power first, because it was in a higher difficulty. But if you go with one vision, 10% minus of amenity usage, 50% ethics attraction, you redo the minus the negative bonuses that the trade that we had to take give us. For example, look at here, there is population. As you can see, we needed the deviant trade so we can combine the agrarian with the chaotic ones. By doing that, you may get 35% extra, so this trade is useless. It's bad trades that give us the opportunity to combine two good ones. We're almost 50 years on the game, so about this time you can turn a bit more militaristic, take the supremacy edict, to start covering everything. The problem is that we had this devouring swarm attacking us. We lost a couple of planets in this region. They literally killed them all. But our economic potential is so big that it really doesn't matter. We will just recolonize everything and kill them all, and even grab their empire if we are able. But we should. I mean, I just lost a huge battle literally 1 year ago from the game.
Complete.
And yeah, this one, more money. And I'm back on track because my economy is just so strong. And it's the Varmy Swarm, one of the hardest things to defeat in the game. There you go, complete annihilation. Complete annihilation. Now go back, get some health. One, two new ships, and then counter-attack them. And as I was going to do the terraforming to get the last part of the strategy, we have a problem. 3 empires declare war on us at once. Okay, this guy is first, but still. So yes, let's put our theory to the test about the strategy. Let's see if we can beat these 3 empires plus the swarm here. Then I think that proves it good enough. So basically, guys, I'm a dum-dum, and although I was winning the war, I pressed surrender by accident. And now we are in a situation of a disaster save game. Oh my god. I don't know what to say, I'm so sorry, guys. Well, I had the option to redo the whole video again, but this gives me an idea. What if we play around a bit and we, you know, try to save this disaster game later on? So basically, for the tutorial side of this video, the last point I want to do is you can go terraform. With terraforming, terraform all the planets, take the hydrocentric edict. Look at that, ocean terraforming minus 25%. And it allows you ice mining stations that will make your capital bigger and bigger. So what I will do now, I have an idea, and this idea gives me another idea. I will make it another video later on. So now this gives me the idea of making another video to try to save the disaster. It will be a montage video, it will be a full series. And then during this video we can, you know, put more tips. So if you like more tips, you can continue to this video. I'll try to upload them at the same day, around the same day. And regardless of on the tutorial side, hydrocentric, get the minus 25%. Make all the worlds that you don't have other pops like the one who conquered, to make them, you know, for example, you see this one is an ocean world. It is habited primarily with my species. We can terraform this world to ocean world, get all the bonuses by the hydrocentric. Here you can leave them, you can play around with them, with their traits though. There you go. You can make them, you can make this, I don't know what is this, code, you can make it a fish by make them habitable for the water worlds. Make all your worlds water, your pops will fly around to the planets and you get the bonuses by your primary species. And make a strong empire in the end. So now unfortunately I will finish this video here. If you have any more tips, you can please write on the comment. We have a lot of ideas to make the part 2 of the tutorial series. If not, we will do then the next expansion that's coming out. So thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.